I love Dr. Decker, but I'm also apparently very shit at it. Hello, Paul. Good evening to you. So I'm going to press run game. We're just going to make it load. Oh, that was actually quite fast. And I'm going to unmute the sound, and hopefully it's not going to make everyone cry. She says, as there's no sound. Please hold. The browser-based game is loading. How are we all doing? We're existing. No, I'm doing all right. I've got a fuck ton of demos suddenly out of nowhere. I'm turning down next first stuff in general because I'm like, there's too much. With peace and love, I'm on a reduced schedule. And I was struggling last time. Also, hello, Hussein. I have not yet read a message on Blue Sky. I will take a look later if I have time around the dog and eating dinner. Are you okay, game? Oh shit. Have I broken this? Oh, please hold. Turns out I tabbed out and paused it. Now, how is the volume? How do we feel? Camera is the camera slightly delayed? That's slightly out of time with my mouth and my audio desyncing. Seems fine. Do. Fine, I think hard to tell. I think it's a fraction of a second out. It is, isn't it? Interesting. Not that I can tell. Just see how we do. It will be fine. There's a smidge at times, yeah. Yeah. I suspect it's the browser element of this. Also, if the stream disappears, it's crashed everything. Chrome has been a bit weird of late. I think it's Chrome. Anyway, so it's time to check out the demo of Winterwrath. This was, I think, a submission to the Winter Game Jam of 2025, so just happened over on Itch.io. And we are looking at this. Also, if you're like Hannah, your audio and video is slightly desynced, don't panic. This is not for the folks who are live, this is for later for the video. We know about it, don't panic. It will hopefully resolve when I'm not playing a browser-based game. But the reason that we are looking at this game is because Winterwrath was made in 10 days by a previous dev to be featured on the channel. That sounds more fancy than it is. Also, hello, Blue Cross. I have a lovely luck. So this is made by Alexander Leps, who, folks who remember the game The Plague Doctor of Wippra, which is on Steam, this is by the same person. That was a great little point-and-click adventure puzzle game, similar art style, and if you would like to find out more about this one, or you would like to find out about Plague Doctor, I think you can find both via the Winterwrath page. But there is a link in chat if you're on Twitch. There should be a link in the video description if you're on YouTube. So, this is a dialogue-based RPG combined with a branching story told in the freezing cold. Playtime is about 20 minutes. It does say play with sound, so we've got sound on. Please let me know if it's too loud or too quiet at any point. This game is based on the groundwork of an abandoned project I wanted to bring back to life. All writing, game, and level design was made during the jam, so again in 10 days. When you offered to take a severely ill boy and his grandfather to a healer, you had no idea it wasn't just the ice storm that would put your life in mortal danger. Okay. Seems fine. This is me. Hello, me. You stand at the edge of the cliff, staring into the frozen white void. Your eyelids are crusted with ice. The path that was supposed to lead you to your destination is buried under heaps of snow. Have I gotten lost? You look for your fellow travellers, but you cannot see them in the snowstorm. Where have they gone? I don't know. Should we have a look? This seems fine. I'm not going down there. That looks potentially hazardous. Oh, there they are. Oh yes, hello. Sire, by the gods, we thought we'd lost you. Bahir is still full of strength, despite his age. Oh, grandfather? His grim, leathery face usually shows no emotion. Oh no, this is, you know, this is the music. There's a little bit of a north winds are howling kind of vibe. Yeah, they're definitely not going to die. It's fine. You can clearly see concern, deep concern in his features. Come, Saiyan can't go on any longer. The boy is ill, just by the way. Grandfather doesn't have long. You know, not quite. The grandfather is currently the better of the two. Oh, hello, drums. So, the music, by the way, is Viking music that I think is, like, free. Again, game jam. So, sounds-wise, you can find the link to that, actually, on the Itch.io page. I was like, it is giving me, the drums especially, I wouldn't be surprised if I had stumbled across this in, like, God of War or Valhalla. It's, yeah, hard cut to a pyre being lit. Light the torches! I'm gonna rush to their aid. It's not a very quick rush, but we're in the snow. Bahir's grandson, Saiyan, is about to collapse. He's 14 years old, tall and lean, on the cusp between child and man. But the cough that struck him weeks ago never left and sapped his youthful strength. Is it the plague? Is this a shared universe? Saiyan hardly ate, woke up in a cold sweat at night, and the pain in his chest became unbearable. The old folks in the village were at a loss, or simply told him to surrender to his fate and hope for improvement. It's a bit pneumonia, isn't it? When Saiyan spat up blood, even his grandfather could no longer ignore the illness. He needed help fast. So we were asked for help because we know the way to a hut where a healer lives away from the hustle and bustle of the village. And although the snowstorm would not abate, we set off because time is short. We apparently have to rest. I mean, yeah, but not here, surely. Have you found the way? Oh god, I haven't found it yet. You should actually know for sure. But even the elders have never experienced such a harsh winter, and everything looks different covered in snow. We have to get out the storm and make a fire. The shelter is not far away. Go ahead, we'll follow as fast as we can. Oh god. He can't feel his feet. That's not good. The crevice that promised us some protection from the icy wind is close by the foot of the mountain, but where is the descent? Oh god. Well, the descent is, it's a film. I would possibly bring it up whilst cocking about near mountains. Right now. If we get dysentery or our cart gets flooded, I'm leaving. Goddamn Oregon Trail. Yours died due to a lack of morale, which you didn't know was an option when you first played. Yeah, remember to save enough money for the toll road so you don't have to float down the river. Oh, hello. Oh, the cave. Or the campsite, at last. Okay. You examine the fire pit. A torn blanket, even some wood by the fireplace. Someone must have been here recently. This time luck is on our side. Oh, hello, you two. Right. So, gonna make a fire. Here we go. Come on, boy. Warm up your feet. Takes the shivering boy a while to take off his stiff boots. His toes are black with frost. Ah. Well, that's a turn up for the books, isn't it? I don't think there's a lot you could do once they're black, right? When the heat of the flames reaches his feet, you hear him exhale with relief. There you go, my boy. Silence. For a while, the attention is focused solely on the crackling and flickering flames of the fire. Yeah, it's necrotic. Yep. So he's got... The poor boy has possibly got pneumonia. He's definitely going to lose the toes if they're black. If they don't deal with them soon, necrosis. And then sepsis? Lovely. But anyway. You said it would take us 3 hours to get here. Now we've been on the road all damn day. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming you. Even I've never seen a snowstorm like this. You've got guts for offering yourself as a guide. I wanted to help. I respect that. You certainly didn't shit yourself like the cowards I thought were men. You did the right thing. But how much further is it? I'm worried about the boy. I don't know. We're more than halfway there. He grumbles in agreement. We'll rest here overnight and continue our march tomorrow. Diane has fallen asleep, but Bahir sits pensively. Your exhaustion is now making itself felt. Just as your eyes are about to close, Bahir whispers, the boy is holding up bravely, but this healer will help him, won't he? Ulagan is his name. Since you've been old enough, you've made your way to his hut every 6 months. You supply him with few things that the forest cannot provide, such as salt, linen, sulphur, and oil. You don't know whether he'll be able to save Zayn, but he's never turned away those who've asked for help. He will try. I hope the boy pulls through. If only I'd known the cough would affect this guy so much, I wouldn't have hesitated so long until a ghost. What the fuck? Zayn looks into the white veil of snow with wide eyes. It seems like he's looking directly at someone. What the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna follow his gaze. A silhouette in the fog. Only to be seen briefly and already gone. It must be the damn fever. Zayn. Zayn does not avert his eyes, does not avert his gaze, not even when Bahir shakes him. Pull yourself together, there's nothing there. I mean, I think I saw something too. Always these, okay, what do you mean always these ghost stories? Since he's been ill, the boy keeps talking about these ghosts or spirits or whatever. Oh, that's fine. I can't have that now. We need to rest. Great, okay, so add ghosts. Add ghosts. Stare into the diminishing flames. The fire will soon go out. He sees the Jotun. Oh, shit. And that too. We won't get through a night without a fire. It's already getting dark. Oh, no. I'm going to collect wood, or I'm going to stay with the kids. Are we sending Grandad out into the cold? Or are we going to go into the cold? Grandpa will fucking die in the snow is where I'm at too. But I fully expect if I go out to collect wood and get back, they'll both disappear. Or something. Hi everyone. Welcome to a little look at something called Winterwrath on itch.io. It's a thing. Also, Steam Deck. Are you alright? Oh, Stream Deck is just not working. Rude. Let me Do that. 1 second. Stream Deck, what's your deal? Why are you being a knob? Thank you. Sorry. Just like, excuse me, I need my macros. I think we'll have to go and get wood. I think that's the right call here. No, I'm going. You stay with the boy. Oh, damn. No. Grandad, no. I think I'll find a few dry branches back there in the grove. I'll be right back. Brilliant. Sayan wakes up and sits up with great effort. You saw him too, didn't you? I don't know what I saw, but I thought something was there. You could feel it, couldn't you? He looked right into me, a gaze of frost and fire at the same time. Strangely enough, you can feel exactly what he means. Sayan looks around tiredly. Where is grandfather? He's collecting firewood. He must be back soon. Oh, piss. They wait in silence, but Bahir doesn't return. You realise Sayan has something to say and looks at him. I can feel them, the spirits. But grandfather doesn't want to know anything about it. He doesn't believe me, and so I'm embarrassing myself in the village with this nonsense. Do you believe me? I mean... Sure, yeah, why not? I thought I saw something. It seems most people are afraid to talk about spirits. What about you? You think. Listen deep inside yourself. It's an old custom to tell myths about ghosts and demons. You should respect them, avoid them, and only sometimes pray for their help. But which of the many rituals are based on faith or are just tradition, you can't answer for yourself. Although, sometimes you feel something when you're alone, quietly, as if someone's walking along a path next to you. But you never had an apparition like this in the white mist of a storm. And then you remember the story that on freezing cold days, the border between the worlds of humans and spirits is said to be particularly thin. And before you're sure of your answer, another thought catches up with you. Bahir is still not back. What are we going to do? Something must have happened, but you don't want to say that out loud. However, all that's left of the fire is a smouldering glow, so I think we're going to have to go and have a look. I'll go find him. This is a terrible idea, but I've got not much choice. You're coming with me. That's awful. You can't stand up, look after the fire. I'm going to go look for Grandad. We're going to follow his footprints in the snow. Oh, good. They've just disappeared. That's always good, isn't it? Oh, no, there they are. Why didn't he get any of these trees? Oh. Well... The track's to the snow end, but he's nowhere to be seen. Look around. A glove in the snow. A suddenly startled crow calls out its annoyance. He must have been here, but where is he? Has he been devoured by the snowstorm? A shudder grips you. It doesn't help to wait, you need firewood. See, I could pick all of this. So Grandad didn't need to come this far. That's all you can carry and it should be enough. Right, let's go back. Oh, when you return, the fire has died out. But then you hardly believe your eyes. You see Bahir sitting next to Sayan. It's Sayan. Is it him? They both remain still. Neither of them seem to notice you. Bahir? I was afraid something had happened to you. I thought you wouldn't find your way back to us. He looks up, almost amused. Yeah, I think, like, you're calling Jotun. It's something, isn't it? I I don't like it. The storm can't harm me. Yeah, that sounds like Grandad. Why didn't you light a fire? We don't need that. What do you mean? We'll freeze to death. I don't mind the cold. But what about Cyan? He is huddled up, very weak, no reaction at all. Only the steam from his quiet breath tells you he's alive. You look at Bahir in disbelief and hurry to start the fire. Stop. Bahir? What is... Bahir is gone. His voice is suddenly unrecognisable, like the crunching of old ice. Brilliant. The wind suddenly quietens, and in the ensuing silence materializes Karakun? Or Karakun? I'm impressed. You seem to know me. There's a weird old wizard man. This is rare. The vast majority of people that are blind to my form don't recognize me even when I drag them into my cold realm. He licks his grey tongue over his chapped bluish lips. Well, I guess you're aware of my intentions then. Come on, speak up, girl. What do you know about me? He's like the Ice King. You are the spirit of frost. He grins mockingly. Do you think that's a bit of an understatement? I'll tell you something. My favourite game is to drive winter across the land with merciless harshness. And do you know why? To feast on the frozen, to test man and beast, to separate the steadfast from the weak, to feast on the frozen. He nods with satisfaction. That's right. I feed on the souls of those who perish in the frost. Karakun, or Krakun, is one of the names for the time of year that corresponds to Christmas in several Slavic languages, as well as the common name for the holiday in Romania and Hungary. It also refers to an evil spirit which shortens one's life, in particular bringing a sudden death, as in the oh good. He's got a curse, has he? He's got his own special curse. Oh good. The weak are careless, even the fools who think they are well enough prepared for my icy cold. I cling to their bodies, break them down with my frost, and wipe them from the face of the earth, if that is not an honourable task. Oh shit, now I have to do like... So you may have noticed that choices that I've made have added little points down here. That's the RPG element bit. Now I do have enough of all of these. I'm gonna question him? Okay. And why do you deceive people to lead them astray and out in the cold? He frowns. It seems you're wiser than you look, human girl. I'll put you to the test. He savours the break with relish. At this time, I'll let you choose my victim. The throat goes dry. Now tell me, girl, despite your compassion, do you see yourself able to face this test? I try to buy time. You seem to hate people, yet they hold you in great respect. We honour even the harshest winters as an inevitable part of the cycle of seasons. So why your wrath? Searches for an answer for a split second. You gaze at the hearth and see a very small, smouldering spark. Shit. I don't have enough to light a fire. Wait for his answer. I hold no grudge, I just find pleasure in watching the decay, like this dying ember in the fire. No, you can't avoid choosing my sacrifice. So be it then. Choose my victim. Well, okay, so I could choose between the child that's got possibly pneumonia, also has got, like, is definitely going to lose some of his toes to frostbite, because they're already showing necrosis, who's also mildly freezing to death in general. You have got Bahir, the granddad, who is apparently already gone. Yeah, so it's like, well, can I choose someone who's not here anymore? Or myself? You vote Grandpa. Yeah, I mean, that's a suit. You're voting everyone's voting Grandpa. But if Bahir isn't here anymore, this might not work. But you want... Okay, I will choose Grandpa. He laughs with malice. Bahir is of no value to me. I snatched his soul long ago. See? Told ya. His dead shell only served me as a convenient vessel. No, I will let you choose a sacrifice that shows me true respect. He's not going to take Cyan either, is he? He's just going to go, well, he's going to die in a second anyway. I bet you I'm going to have to choose myself. The boy already foresaw his fate before your journey. He already sensed me when I only caught a glimpse of you. There isn't really much time left, and he would take the last stretch to me without my helping hand. Your choice could certainly be described as wise, he grins mockingly. I can't revoke my decision. I also can't light that fire because I chose poorly earlier. I'm just going to have to let it happen. Have it your way. An ice-cold stabbing pain runs through your body. Wonderful. A choice just the way I like it. You are overcome by a tremendous bitterness, a gust of wind, then silence. Not a sound to be heard. Oh god, they're both covered in a white veil of hoarfrost. A deep sadness takes hold of you, but you wipe it away before it takes full possession of you. Gather yourself. The morning has already dawned, and you have a long walk ahead of you. End. Thank you for playing my game. This game is a glimpse of an RPG I want to develop if it finds enough interest and support. I've already gathered ideas, designed characters, and worked on my world. You can, if you go to the itch.io page. Thank you for the claps. We did die. I think we got possessed, didn't we? Didn't he take our soul? I don't think he took the boy. I think he was going to die anyway. Either way, if you would like to find out more about this, including supporting this game, signing up for more information, and also if a Kickstarter does happen, there's an itch.io link in the chat on Twitch. Also, hello fish, how you doing? And there is a link in the YouTube description. If you also are like, what is this? Who is this person, and what have they made before? Alexander Lepps is otherwise known as Dr. Electro and has created point-and-click games in the past, similar art style, which I really enjoyed it. It's called The Plague Doctor of Wippra. We have played it on the channel. I then went away and played the whole thing off camera. It was fantastic. So if you would like to see some of his work, that is available on Steam. You can check that out if you want a little bit more of a portfolio, shall we say. But I enjoyed this a lot. And I will actually say I've got to reply to him anyway, but I'll stay in touch. Because I like it a lot. It's also incredibly cursed.